Cowabunga, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cowabunga ASMR. We got another short story. This one's a little dark, so fair warning. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, and a little bit of music beforehand. So join me, brother. Cowabunga. Whoa. Before we do, let me introduce you to the sword. Here we go. Join me on another edition. Are you ready, sucker, for another installment of What's Gonna Happen? Power of He-Man. Alright, here we go. So for today's story, the prostitutes down Alejandro Avenue had seen their fair share of turmoil. Hard-working women trying to make a buck. Some do it for the money, some do it for the drugs, and a few even for the fun. The night was cold, but the ladies shared so much that left little to the imagination. Quietly they stood around, chatting, waiting, some going, some coming, while a few just stayed and waited and waited and waited. The hours passed, and our lonely protagonist, Maribela Sanchez, stood the corner, proud, 5'1", a mother of three, single and willing to do whatever it took to provide for her family. Around the corner, a Malibu Impala rolled up, windows tinted, music blasting, money bag yo. Coming to a screeching halt, it rolled down its window to reveal the passenger side and the people in it, signaling for her to come in and hop on. And inside she slid, to be met by 4 men. 4 large and scary men who did not take no for an answer. The sex was brutal and bloody. They all shared and split her, taking turns to humiliate her and whom she was. In the end, covered in semen, blood, and tears, she picked up her couple $100 bills and waddled away in misery. Away she walked, down the alleys, past the trash cans and graffiti, cold into the night, but the night was not over. She washed up in a local gas station and fixed her mascara, and back to work she went. 2 more times she met the same fate that night, and again she ran back to the streets. On her 3rd attempt, the glass clerk closed the doors on her, no pity and no shame to help a poor soul in despair. But who ever said life was fair? 5 a.m. peeked its ugly head, and the ladies slowly scattered as the police units began making their morning rounds. Marabella waited a little longer, and finally she decided to hit the hay. It was time for bed. Her apartment was a 2-2 quietly spaced condo in which she afforded with her hustling money. She creeped inside the house, jumped into the shower, and stood there in misery, in shame, in regret, and all horrible things and emotions that one can feel when there is value that is lost and nothing more than someone else's cheap thrill. So as the story goes, there's ups and downs in life and moments full of woes. Marabella Sanchez is one of many souls to go down the path of life, a slippery dark slope, loss of love and loss of hope. Be kind, rewind, and remember how the story goes, that count your blessings before they become someone else's hoes. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. This channel is my therapy. In a way, a reflection of who I am, my internal turmoils, and hopefully you can relate. Life is a funny thing. It comes and goes, and before you know, it deals its final blows. That is when you rest your eyes and close your head to finally be with the dead. So I want to thank you all for watching. And if you ever have any questions, remember, be kind, rewind, and just forget about it. It's not that big of a deal. Take care.